Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TVGB Riftwatch. My name is Jake Sapir. I'm one of the editors over at thatvideogameblog.com, and I am here to show you the best and worst VR has to offer. Today, we're looking at a game that we've actually looked at before, back in the ViveStream days. Sort of. This is Derail Valley, the train simulator. And this was early ViveStream days, back when it was actually a live stream and the name made sense. So if you haven't seen this one, I don't blame you. But in any case, the game has been seriously upgraded since then. So I figured we should give it another look. I should also note that assuming that everything works properly here, this is likely to be the last episode of Riftwatch that I actually do with an Oculus Rift, speaking of names making sense. Presumably when I record the next episode, it will be with the Oculus Quest 2, and I'll tell you all about that then. For now, Derail Valley. Try turning around. Flick the joystick left or right. Alright, that's pretty easy. If that's all I need to know in order to operate a train, I should be fine. Hold the marked button. Okay. Point somewhere and release. They call that a rush, I call it a teleport. But sure, whatever you want, guys. Yeah, it's good to have as an option. Can now move using the left joystick. Cool. Teleporting is generally better, but having that option can be nice. No, I don't think I need continuous turning. Now I have to get my comms radio, which is back out there, so... Or is it in here? Pretty sure it's in here. Yeah, there was none of this in the original Derail Valley back when I played it before. Then it was just, you're in a train. Here are some things you can do with it. Drop the radio on the desk. Okay. Yeah, sticky's probably good. Oh, okay, I'm trying to pick up this. That's a quick guide. Shunter. Oh, that's cool. Flip up the fuse box switch. Stored in my inventory. How? Oh, by pressing that. Cool. And yeah, the comms radio seems like a good thing to store as well. Get an item from inventory, hold the button, reach for the item, and release. There we go. You're dropping them at your wrists. Like so. Belt points, too, huh? Alright. That's not really my belt. This is my belt. Oh, I see. That's what it's talking about. Nice. Apparently I'm ready to drive the train now. I'm gonna put this back. I'll keep it on me. Can't hurt. Still getting used to the inventory system just a tad, but that's okay. Alright, I'm ready to drive the train now. Cool, let's get on the train. Oh, nope, stop. See, by default it puts you on menu. They couldn't have mapped the two to different buttons, I guess. And there's our train. It's not exactly a looker, but it's a train. Let's get in there. Oh, wrong button. Now we're talking. Inside Mr. Train. Let's fire up. Take up the shunter manual and follow the ignition procedure. Alright, so my shunter manual. Nope, wrong button. Well, that's too close. This is really not in great shape, this train. Alright, so here we go. So step 1, flip up the fuse box switches. That would be these guys. Cool. Next step. Nope, that's the wrong direction. Twist the ignition switch clockwise. I'm trying. That is clockwise, right? Twist it. That's as far as it twists. No, legitimately, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing with this. Oh, let me put this guy down for a sec. Clockwise. That's pretty clockwise. Oh, this came down. That's not going to be helpful at all. Oh, there we go. Now we're running. What's next, according to the manual? Push the reverser into the forward position. That's, hold on, that's this thing. That's forward. Yeah, that's forward. Next up, having this tutorial bubble over everything makes it really hard for me to read the manual. Now I have to release the brakes. There are 2 brakes, apparently. Why are there 2 brakes? I don't know. I've got to release them. Those are going the same way at each other. That's probably wrong. I assume this way is released? No. Brake pipes are still going, so obviously I'm in the wrong place. I want brake pipes to be the other direction on the dial. I don't know why this is so confusing. So this one I'm supposed to put, well, that's as far as that way as this one goes. And this one I'm supposed to put there. I think that's right. Yeah, well, no, this one actually is supposed to be here. I have no idea, guys. I gotta be honest with you. How do I release the brakes? Is that how I release the brakes? Maybe? Gently apply the throttle. Yep, that'll do it. Whoops. Wonderful. Thanks for your sarcasm there, game. Take out my comms radio. The switch. Switch is back there. Press the trigger. I see. Cool. Come to the car in the shed. Okay. I assume they mean take the train back there. Go ahead and release the brakes. Push the throttle that direction. Oh, whoops. What, are the brakes not released enough? What else is in here? To coast, release the throttle. To stop, apply the independent brake. That's the small one. Got it. So these should be good to go. This is the reverser, which we want to go reverse. Or, nice. But maybe it wants me to walk back to the shed. Alright, I got my radio. Pulling the trigger and flipping the joystick left or right. Re-rail. Up, huh? Aim at the derailed car, sure. Aim at the tracks under the car, sure. Aim at the selection. What does that mean? I'm missing something. Aim at the tracks under the car, those being these tracks here, press the trigger. Cool. Aim at this, what is the, oh, does it mean that thing? That's the switch. What is the selection? Alright, I'm aiming. I press, okay, so if I'm not supposed to press the trigger, game, what the fuck am I supposed to press? Okay, I'm aiming at the selection. What does that actually mean? Oh, fucking hell. So yeah, this inventory system is a problem. I don't even know where my comms radio went. It's apparently buried down there. Or something. Where is my comms radio? I have no idea. It disappeared. Literally. Already I missed the original simple Derail Valley. This is a lot more complicated and a lot more confusing. And generally less fun. Especially considering that I seem to have glitched out of it. There we go. Alright, aim at the derailed car. Got it. Aim at the tracks under the car. Got it. Confirm it. Okay, confirm it by pressing the trigger again. That's not what it said before. And where the fuck did it go? There we go. Bring the locomotive to the car. Sure. Why not? Get back on our train here. Cool. Now, I believe the brakes are reversed. Or are released. Where they're supposed to be. The reverser is in the reverse direction. The throttle's up. What's wrong now? Right. It's clearly the brakes that I'm having trouble with here. Oh, I have to redo all this stuff, apparently. There we go. We're gonna want to bring it back slowly. One imagines. But not too slowly. There we go, now we're training. Brake. Or not. Slowly. Back her up. There we go. Turn on the brake. Now we need the coupling manual. Okay. Go on. That's clearly different from the manual I have, which is the which is the quick guide shunter. Yeah, that's not what we need, apparently. We need the coupling manual. Great. Where's the coupling manual? We don't know. Is it in here? No. You know, the tutorial usually tells you what you're supposed to do and how to do it. Not just telling you what you're supposed to do, but also being like, you do it by doing such and such. Oh, I see. Now it's pointing me somewhere. Somewhere I can not easily get to. Ha, but I have my ways. This all seems a lot more complicated than it needs to be. Especially because this game isn't that serious what's the word I'm looking for? Simulator? Alright, cool. This'll work. Let me go ahead and put this down here, I guess. I don't trust the inventory thing, so I'd rather use my pouches or whatever they are. Alright, let's get back to our train. And let me go ahead and untangle myself. One of the reasons that I'm looking forward to the Oculus Quest. Although when it comes to recording these episodes, obviously I'm going to still need to use let me start that over. For recording these episodes, I'm still going to need to use the Oculus Link with it to connect to my computer, because with just the Quest standalone by itself, I wouldn't really be able to record videos. And then there wouldn't be a show. And no one would care. I'm kidding. Hopefully. Alright, let's see. Flip up the fuse box. Oh, that's the wrong manual. We don't need you anymore. Go over here where I assume you belong. Train basics. Alright, hold on a second, guys. This time I do actually want to open the menu. Change some settings here. Graphics settings. Make them lower. Because again, this is not a great computer for VR. Yeah, 8 times anti-aliasing. Holy shit, that's way too much. 4 times, yeah, maybe. Post-processing. Is it good or bad? I don't know what it does really, so man, that's really low shadow quality. Nope, sorry, I take it back. That's really low shadow quality. Medium is probably fine. Alright, let's see if this makes the game run a little more smoothly for me here. Already it does. Nope, coupling. Apply train brake to prevent a runaway. Good idea. Let's apply both brakes. I think that means they're both applied. Okay, so it needs me to step between the 2 adjacent rail cars. Alright, so I can open this door, get on the floor, and maybe if we're lucky, walk the dinosaur. Oh, that's useful. That would have been useful for me to know earlier. This is very complicated. Apply the train to split step between the 2 adjacent rail cars. Alright. Does that mean here? I mean, I'm definitely between the cars, but I don't see any chains. There's a lot of information here. Let's just start with the basics, perhaps. Coupling. take one of the two. What chains? I don't see any chains. Do you guys see any chains? I'm not seeing chains, guys. Are those chains? No, I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that? That's not a chain, that's a light. Maybe I've got to be out here to do this. Yeah, that seems like that might be the case. Or maybe over there. So I can duck with the right joystick. Alright, here we go. Now I think we're in the right place. If I can just get my manual out. Apply a train brake. Yeah, take one of the two chains. Is this a chain? Is that what this is supposed to be? A chain? I'm gonna assume this is a chain. It's on the adjacent hook. Okay. Like so? Evidently not. I have to assume that these things are the chains because what else would be? Place it on the adjacent hook. Oh, I see. Like that? No. Am I just an idiot, guys, or is this really complicated all of a sudden? Alright, there's only a few things we can select, so these have to be the things. Right? It's not doing anything when I move that there, which suggests that it's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh. Okay. What's going on here? Are these the chains? They don't look like chains. Alright, I think that's one thing done. Tighten the coupling. What does that mean, game? What does tighten the coupling mean? Take one of the two chains, place it on the adjacent hook. 3. Tighten the coupling. What does that actually mean? Oh, is it this? Are we doing something with this? Have I done it already? I think I must have done it already. Now I connect the two hoses together. That must be what these things actually are. Hoses. Can I see you there? Thank you. Hoses connected. Open the brake valves. Those being, these things, one imagines. But I can't seem to do anything with them. Yeah, they don't actually do anything. They don't move. Oh, I see. For this, I have to use the trigger. Alright. Are we good to go? There's really no way for me to tell. Tutorial still... The tutorial is still saying to, couple the two vehicles. So, clearly I haven't done that. Man, this tutorial sucks. I just gotta be clear on that. This is a horrible tutorial. There we go. Alright, now it's time to get my license as I stand inside parts of my train as not all good conductors often do. Can I open this? Nope, not yet. Why did I come here to get my license? Surprise, we put your license in the train for you already. Why? See, here's the thing. Entering with the door like that uses the grip. But things like flipping the switches and all, those use the triggers. It's a little confusing. Spin around here a little bit. No, I don't want to stand on the table. Jesus. Insert this in the job validator. Oh, I see. When it comes to coupling the cars, we have to be super realistic, but when it comes to red tape, we're just gonna make up a thing for it. Alright. This license grants me access to the Derail Valley Railway Network as a train driver. I cannot take any jobs I'm licensed for. Buy new licenses to further advance my career. Cool. So they can store... Oh, nope, it didn't. Whoa! That's definitely not what was supposed to happen for anybody. Store that with me. And what do we have here? D2, this lets us go to all the 2-axle diesel-electric shunters in Derail Valley. Ba-ba-da-ba. Cool. And freighter hall. Right. There's the key to my locker. I have a locker, apparently. My locker's that one right over there. Oh, and a bunch of stuff fell out of my locker. Let's see. Inside we have a map of some sort. Oh, I keep mixing up the buttons. I guess that part's on me, though, huh? Map. We have the general, I guess, Derail Valley guide. How to get jobs and everything. Cool, cool. And schematic station maps, which is, as far as I can tell, a box. Oh, I see. Man, there's a lot of information here that I'm probably not going to use. And some money. For whatever country this is. It uses the dollar sign, but I don't recognize the cash, so who knows. I might as well put this in there too. We got a lot of books and shit. Wallet. Oh, it wants me to use the menu for that. Cool. Fast travel, neat. I'm ready to go somewhere, finally. Where am I ready to go? I don't know, but let's find out together. So, now that I'm not mid-tutorial, I can explain something to you guys about why I'm so confused by all this. Fuck it, I'm just gonna teleport inside. Here's the thing. Which area is toward the steam mill? Steel mill. I'm not sure which route I'm supposed to be taking there. Hopefully this will tell me. We've got numbers. 5 and 7. Man, there is way too much happening here. Steel mill. I think that's a 4. I can't read it very well. I have 7 and 5, I don't have 4. So I don't know which way I'm supposed to go to get to the steel mill. me put this giant manual away. See, when I'm holding something, instead of defaulting to the menu, it should default to the open place where I can put the thing. No, not you. You're not going to tell me anything. The map, that'll tell me something. Where am I? Doesn't tell me that, sadly. Where's the steel mill? Doesn't tell me that either. Okay, there's the steel mill. Where am I? Yellow, yellow, yellow. Oh, I see. That track doesn't actually go anywhere. So I actually know which way I'm supposed to go. Nope, not what I meant to do at all. Come back. How do I change the mode for this thing? Oh, goddammit. This is confusing. There's a lot to remember. There aren't that many buttons here, honestly. I do not remember how to switch the mode. I'm going to have to look at one of the many, many manuals for this, aren't I? Like my Derail Valley guide. I could have sworn there was something about the communication jiggy in here, but I guess not. Nope, that's not gonna help. Train basics. Here we go. Okay, well that tells me absolutely nothing. And this tells me absolutely nothing. So I'm just gonna have to keep messing around until I figure it out, huh? No, I don't want the menu. Again, the fact that it defaults to menu is really obnoxious. That's teleport. That's menu. That's nothing. That's nothing. Yeah, none of the controls seem to actually change the mode on this thing. I know I just did it earlier, but I cannot remember how, and the game is not helpful. Yeah, comms radio. How does it fucking work, game? I just don't know. I just don't know how the radio works. There aren't that many buttons on this controller, guys. I'm pressing triggers. I'm moving joysticks. It just doesn't work. I think it's broken. You know what, let's pause for a moment while I try to figure this out. What button was it? Why can I not go back and look at that information? That's kind of important for me to be able to know. obtuse. No, that doesn't do it. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, I figured it out. It's the most obtuse thing possible, which is kind of what I expect from this game at this point. I have to use my other hand to press this switch on the radio to switch to switch mode. Wow. Wonderful. Well, let's go forward. Off toward the steel mill. Got the other car coming. Oh, my brakes are still engaged, apparently. There we go, that's better. Part of what makes this game interesting. Release the throttle, got it. Alright, we're not going too fast. The idea, of course, is to enjoy the scenery as you're driving the train. That's what appeals to me about it. But my computer can't handle that scenery very well. That is something that I'm planning to address in the near enough future as well. To use both brakes, apparently. Why do I have two brakes? Anyway, I'm gonna put service point icon where? Oh, that one? I don't know what icon it's talking about, but anyway, I'm gonna call the episode here. Yeah, so here's the thing, right? The original classic version of Derail Valley that I played before on the show put you in a train like this, and there were manuals to explain how things work, but it was all very simple. You just go, you can do whatever you want, you can couple if you want. Coupling was just a matter of pressing some buttons within the train console in that version, and my god, it was so much easier. Here, not as easy. I think it would be nice if there was a mode that let you just sort of play around with it like the old version, because it's really complex as you've seen. But it seems to make for an interesting train simulator, and it's not quite as bad as it could be. You know, at least there is a tutorial. So take from that what you will. It's really a game to play if you really want a train simulator in VR. And controlling the train in VR is very cool, don't get me wrong. But it's also very complicated. There's a very long tutorial, as you've seen, and granted, part of that is me being an idiot and forgetting what buttons do what, but still. Normally, I'd say I leave you to the sounds of me taking off the headset and ending the recording, but in fact, for for my roommate's show, Horns and a Headset, I need to record some more footage. You can check out that series as well. As always, you can also go to thatvideogameblog.com for written text articles and reviews and things like that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.